Friday, July 7th, 2023, and I've got 3 free best bets for you. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? It's your boy Noble Living back with another DYF Bets video where I'm breaking down my favorite picks and plays of the day as we try to run up the bag in the month of July. We've been heating up. We've been getting hot, baby, and the hot streak on the channel continues. 2 in 1 day yesterday. We didn't sweep the board, just so close. We didn't sweep the board. We cashed in on the Orioles first 5 money line. No sweat bet there. We also cashed in on the 3-leg hitter parlay with Seager, Bichette, and Rutschman over to get 1 hit. No sweat there. We've cashed in on 5 of those hitter player props in a row. I have another one for you in this video as well. We did lose on the Phillies team total over 4 runs as they did get that offense going. I thought we had a chance in extra innings. We got 3 runs, but we ended 1 short. So 2 in 1 on the day. Not too bad. Over 500. You can see our year-to-date record right here. Over 500 back on the channel. 8 and 1 in the month of July so far. Over 500 in the MLB. So we're looking to continue to stack it up, and as always, I appreciate the support. I've been seeing some new faces on the channel as we've been heating up. I appreciate the comment, like, and subscribe as we continue to get to the bag. You can stay updated on all the other picks and plays as we get ready to run it up in baseball and head into college football season. So let's dive into our first best bet of the day. So my first best bet of the day, I'm going with the first 5 run line here, and I'm taking the Reds on the first 5 plus half the run. Best odds I've seen is about -130 on Bovada and FanDuel. And we've got Andrew Abbott on the mound versus Corbin Burns in this matchup. And I got to ride with the young rookie here, who's been sensational since being called up to the majors. Andrew Abbott's been absolutely killing it, and he has showed some great poise here at the major league level, and he's been able to maintain his strikeout stuff like we saw in the minor leagues, and he's been able to keep decent control as well. He's had a few games where he's had a few walks, but overall he's been limiting the walks to about 1 or 2 a game, so we love to see that. And that also helps as well that the Brewers have been struggling with left-handed pitchers all year long, and here's another left-handed pitcher who can miss bats, who's filthy. He limits the amount of contact that he gives up, so we love to see that. He's also faced this Milwaukee Brewers lineup as well already this year. In his first MLB start, he faced these Brewers, and he went 6 innings of 1 hit shutout ball, so you love to see it. So he's had success before, and there's no reason why I don't think that he can have success today, especially when we see who's on the other side of the mound, and that's Corbin Burns, right? And he just has not been his Cy Young self this year. At first, earlier in the year, he burned me a few times when I was betting with him, but now I guess I'm fading you, my brother, because he's 6 and 5 on the year with a 4 ERA, and he's also struggled at home with a 4.27 ERA overall, and that's just tough to face when you've got a Reds lineup who's been hot as hell over the past month. They've been hitting right-handed pitchers very well, and then also when you look at it, they've also showed up for Abbott in his starts. They've won all 6 of his starts on the money line, and because of that, I think that Abbott is in the better form, and we just need him to be able to get us through the first 5 innings here. And even if we have a tie, then we should be straight. But guess what? If you take the money line, I like that value as well. I've seen like +125, +120, +115 on certain books, so I really love that plus money value that we get. But I'll take the plus half a run on the run line just in case it ties. We can still get the win today. So give me the better pitcher, give me the hotter lineup right now, and the lineup that is hitting right-handed pitchers better versus the lineup that's not hitting left-handed pitchers, as we ride with the Reds as my first best bet of the day. For my second best bet of the day, I'm going with the total, and I'm going to the Jays and Tigers matchup, and I'm taking the over 9 runs, and I see -120 is probably the best odds I've seen out there. And in this matchup, we've got Alex Manoah versus Alex Faedo, and if you know anything about either of these pitchers, it's been a rough 2023 for both of these guys. First, Manoah for the Jays. It's been one of the biggest stories so far this year, up there with Corbin Burns and Sandy Alcantara. These were 3 pitchers last year who were absolutely amazing, leading Cy Young candidates, and guess what? This year, it's not been the same. Alex Manoah has struggled, and I truthfully think it's due to the pitch clock. I can dive into that a little bit later in another video, but he was so bad that he got sent down to the minor leagues, and he struggled in the minors as well. He gave up 6 runs in 1 game over there. So far this year, Manoah is 1 and 7 on the year with a 6.36 ERA, so that made me want to take the Tigers team total over 3.5 runs at first. But when I look at it, it's both of these pitchers I think are subject to give up a lot of runs, because Manoah, it's been over a month since he's pitched on the major league level, and then Faedo, who's coming off an injury for the Tigers, it's been over a month, and he's pitched on the major league level as well. And before he went down with his injury, he wasn't that strong either. He was 1-3 on the year with a 5.54 ERA. So because of that, I think both of these lineups are going to benefit from weaker pitching. And I think that, can both of these pitchers pitch well in this matchup? Sure. But both of these pitchers have not shown me all year that they have the ability to command their strike zone. They have not been pitching on the major league level in over a month. And these have been two of the hotter lineups. The Blue Jays, they can turn up at any time. We saw that in extra innings yesterday where they went the entire game scoreless and then ended up scoring 6 runs in like the 11th or 12th inning. And then we saw the Tigers yesterday score 9 runs against the A's. So in this matchup, I'm fading both of these pitchers just because they have not shown me anything so far this year. Both have high ERAs and have not pitched on the major league level in over a month. So give me the Jays and Tigers over 9 runs as my second best bet of the day. For my third and final best bet of the day, we're going with a 2-leg player prop hitter parlay. These have cashed in for us on the channel. We've hit 5 of these in a row. That's right, 5 in a row. We're going for 6 in a row today, and I really like the matchup that we have because I'm going with Kyle Tucker and Lane Thomas, both to get 1 hit. That gets us about -102 on FanDuel, so not exactly double our money, but pretty close. And these are 2 DYF All-Stars, right? Since I've been doing these hitter parlays, these guys have been cash money for me, and they're one of the main reasons why we've been able to hit 5 in a row. Kyle Tucker is currently on a 13-game hit streak for the Astros, and he's had at least 1 hit in 19 of his last 23 games. And you're probably wondering and asking yourself, like, no, but why are you going to take Kyle Tucker? He's faced Luis Castillo, one of the best pitchers in the majors. Well, Castillo's had his struggles this year, especially on the road, and he's also had success against Castillo in the past. He's faced him 6 times and has had 3 hits against him. So that's a 500 batting average against Castillo. So because of that, I think Kyle Tucker, he's been in great form. He should be able to get us 1 hit today. So give me Kyle Tucker as the first leg of the parlay, and then we're going to just combine that with Lane Thomas, who's also been clutch for us all year. He's been crushing left-handed hitters all year, 377 against left-handed pitchers this year. He's also had 1 hit in 22 of his last 25 games and has had 2 hits or more in 7 of his last 10. So his bat has been on fire. He's been knocking in runners. He's been getting on base, and I think both of these guys should be able to get us 1 hit today so we can continue our hot hitter streak and we can get 6 in a row and we can finish this week strong. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. We've won every single day this week. Hopefully, we can keep the momentum going today. We're looking to finish off this week strong. As always, I can't wait to see some of the picks that you're putting out there, some of the plays that you're taking. So make sure you're dropping a comment either below or in the Telegram group, which is linked below as well. So this way you can stay up to date on all the other picks and plays that we're putting out there as we continue to grow our bankrolls together and get after that money. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to that bread. Dictate your fate. I'll see you on Monday, and let's have a great weekend. Later, guys.